Now it is promised in the last days that the original faith in the same to be restored to the children of God at the time of the bride tree. Malachi 4. God said, before the world burns up with fire, behold, I send to you Elijah the prophet, and he will restore the faith of the children. Amen. Now, that wasn't the first Elijah to come. No. Now, we don't teach your Elijah's mantle and Elijah's blankets and all those things like that. We just teach the Word of God. See? That's what he said. See, we got all kind of a Elijah this and Elijah that, which is nonsense. That's we know that. I'm not talking about that, and you, spiritual-minded, understand. See, as the late hour's getting late and can't put it all on this tape, of course. Now, the promise in the last days. Now, if Jesus said, in Matthew, I believe the 11th chapter, the 6th chapter, and it's 11th chapter and about the 6th verse, when John sent his disciples over there to see if he really was the one, Jesus said, "Who did you go out to see? A wind, a reed that's shaken by the winds? Did you go out to see such and such?" He said, "Or did you go to see a prophet?" He said, "More than a prophet." John was more than a prophet. He was the messenger of the covenant. And he said, if you can receive it, this is he which is spoke of the prophets, "I'll send my messenger before my face." Now that's Malachi 3, not Malachi 4. Because the Elisha that was to come in Malachi 4, the earth was to be burnt with a fervent heat, and the righteous was to walk out in the millennium upon the ashes of the wicked. So it is not that one. See? Now we see the promise being fulfilled. Christ, the true headship, coming in his bride, doing the same works that he did at the beginning, and making ready and fulfilling his word, as he did at first in John 14:12, "He that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also." Then the head and the body are becoming one in works and in sign and in life. Vindicated by God Himself through His promised word for the last days. He promised this in the last days. Now, if you're spiritual, you'll catch it. Then we can see that the marriage supper is at hand. Now, if I never see you again, remember, the marriage supper is at hand. And then the kingdom, according to the promise, is ready to be issued in. The great millennium, the taking up of the church to the destroying of the wicked, and the world under the sixth seal to be purified by volcanic, to take all the corruption and sin of the world and to mold her out again and bring forth a bright new millennium for the age that is to come.